Hi everyone, welcome back. I have managed to get around sitting with my palettes. I have brought out all of my new four Dior palettes, which I, as you know, only months ago I wasn't going to buy, and because of you subscribers, you convinced me that it's a good investment, and you know I don't regret. It's absolutely beautiful combination of colors. I mean, the whole thing is just gorgeous. So I've got four palettes here. I'm going to show you. These are Soft Cashmere. This is Denim. You already probably seen my video with Denim look I was trying to recreate or make my own. Denim. This is Black Bow and Tutu. Here we go. So the first here is Soft Cashmere, Denim. This is Tutu, and the one at the end here is Black Bow. They're all absolutely stunning looking palettes. I didn't buy a Grand Ball. I liked the light colors there. I didn't buy it because I have one which is similar to it. It's one of my old ones where you've got dark in the middle, and this dark is very sparkly. This dark brown with a lot of golden shimmer, sort of peach, golden and champagne colors, which I don't really use very much, but oh gosh, I just tried that other one in here, so beautiful. I don't use them very much, so I use them as addition to other shades. So I didn't buy Grand Ball, and I didn't want actually any more. They're quite warm for me. I certainly don't want this pink one. And also I have been thinking, don't get me wrong, I have been thinking about Soft Cashmere and Tom Ford, and I had quite in-depth discussion with my husband about why would I, should I not, and we decided that I won't. At the end I decided to buy it. There is no logic behind it. It's just no logic. It's just my spontaneous sort of urge, as I'm sure you're all familiar with, and I still look back, I still look at that Tom Ford absolutely beautiful palette, Nude Deep. Here we go, they're together here. They are really similar, and I will try to compare the quality. I have done swatches, but you can see, I mean, it's hard to say because there are quite a few, certainly the bottom right, these two, this and that, I think they two are really similar. Them two are similar. This is darker, and this champagne sort of that color is different, the same, sorry, and this is different, and this is different, and this one is not the same. So I have done swatches. I've just done a Russian video. I have done swatches, and you will see that is those are swatches of this is Dior Soft Cashmere. So the first one, which I probably will need to swatch again, the first one, you can't really see much. I mean, there's nothing unusual about this color. Where is it? There. It's just light primer. Then you've got this beautiful taupe silver, and it's not glitter, it's sheen, or yeah, it's sheen. This one is satin, and I think this one is satin, and this one is matte. So it's got 5 colors, and this is Tom Ford, which I think is superb quality. It really is. I'm really struggling to compare these two. I think they're both equally premium and incredibly beautiful quality. And having said that, now you look at it, they're very similar. This one doesn't exist in that Dior palette. This one is slightly more pronounced shimmery like champagne, just maybe a little bit more visible. You can see that. Oh, quality is superb. And this one is cooler than that, I think. Maybe a bit lighter even than that. And then you've got this one, which is very sort of sheeny, satin sheen. This one is also, but this is darker. So you can actually use them all, and you now benefit from having 5 colors of the same sort of range. I'm glad I've got that. I really am. So I'm not going to do any more swatches of that, because you can see that sort of comparison. And these are Tom Ford Nude palette. I really reach out for quite sort of instinctively. I just like it so much, and I think it's a really versatile, universal palette, which would suit probably everyone, any skin color, any hair color, any eye color. As far as actual palette is concerned, my quick review, you know, the old ones, I've just showed you the oh, let's just look at this one, for example, right? It's quite old palette. It's absolutely beautiful still. Very cool, sort of purpley lilac and pink. They never had any silver, any silver panel in the middle. So these are quite old. I think this one must be about 3 years old. I still keep them. They're working fine. They're absolutely wonderful. This one is probably, I think it was 2019 holiday collection. They have since about 18 or 19. They started doing these strips. It's like a metal little strip, and the weight of each palette was still, the net weight was 6 grams in them. So the one I just showed you is one of the older collection. That's not green. You see, I did sign all of them at the back because I can't see them. When you have so many, rather than opening them up, you know which one you're reaching out for. So golden, dark brown, and dark brown glitter. It is lovely. That's the one that I reminded you. I told you it reminds me of Grand Ball recent, but this is old. This is quite old. You see, it still hasn't got that silver thing in the middle. Instead, it's got silver, like chrome rim on the top of the lid of that. So that's the old one. I don't know how old it is, but the colors are still. Look at that. Look at that. They're all beautiful. They're all working. So I never subscribe to any of these 6 months and then you have to throw them away. No way. I'm throwing it away. No. So these two, yeah, and I was comparing the, not just design, these are slightly flatter, sort of just navy. I think they look a little bit bigger. Let me just look at the old, not old, but this is Blue Beat palette, which I bought, I think it was in January. I actually bought in Covent Garden, in London, in Dior shop. Yes, I did, just before lockdown. So it's not even sell by date yet. So the actual weight is 6 grams. All these previous palettes, they're all 6 grams, 6 grams in weight, and it had silver rim, and this was the latest design prior to this design. And this design, as we already discussed when I received my first one, denim, is got that blue silver panel. The bottom panel of the front is in chrome silver, but nothing here, nothing there. And the actual size, when I compare them, is a little bit bigger. You see that is tiny bit bigger. It's only 1 gram. But when you look at, okay, 1 gram doesn't sound like it's a lot, but actually it is when you look at the price. For example, Chanel, 2 quarts I got Chanel. One is warmer, one is cool. I can't remember what they're called. Ceci, Camellia, and then another one. They are only 2 gram. All four little dots, 4 little rounds of eyeshadows. Each of them contains half a gram of a product. In total, 2 gram for £38, I think it was. It's quite a lot of money when you think about. And this one is 7 gram for £48. Whereas Tom Ford is also. I thought these palettes are 10 gram actually. Nude Deep is also 6 grams. So Tom Ford is more expensive. When I compared Tom Ford with Charlotte Tilbury, I somehow worked out that Charlotte Tilbury was more expensive. Bear with me 1 second. I just find another Tom Ford palette. I just wanted to get another Tom Ford palette. For example, this is Orchid Haze, which is an older palette. This one is 10 gram. So Tom Ford have changed their packaging, must have been. So this one, I remember it's 10 gram. And so old palettes of Tom Ford, I'm sorry I switched to that because I just started talking about weight, and I probably will do a video separately on pricing for the palettes. So it looks like a wet and dry formula of Tom Ford is actually it's more expensive than ordinary formula of the same shadows. So there we go. So that's my new sort of calculation and discovery. I didn't somehow think about it. I always thought they're 10 gram. So the old palettes are. Anyway, I've distracted myself, which I like doing periodically. Nothing wrong with that when you're talking about the topic of your passion. Anyway, so that is 6 gram. And all the new palettes are now, they're all 7 gram in each. And now I want to show you swatches I've done of the other 2 palettes. Oh no, I have repeated swatches of denim just for the sake of, for the purpose of completeness of that video, because we're talking about new palettes. They're all mine. Of course, there are nine different shadows, different designs, and I don't need all 9. And I'm just all of a sudden I'm trying to be sensible, which I'm not anyway. So that is a denim which you're already familiar with. I've done a look of it, but now because we're doing swatches, and I'm going to just repeat them quickly, so you can just see all of the palettes that I bought, and maybe it will help you to make a very important decision which ones you want to buy. If you would like to see more of this denim palette in the daylight with sunlight falling on the actual swatches, you can see that in the previous video when I received it. It's probably a couple of weeks ago. If you find that by keyword denim, you'll see there is one video where I do makeup, and another one prior to that is when I received it and I was just doing swatches. So I can show you, they're quite intense colors. They don't appear that shiny, to be so shiny as or sheeny as those that I've just done here. You can see that sort of sheen. I can't stop looking at them. They're so beautiful. But on the sun, the video that I'm referring to, on the sunlight, under the sunlight, is just absolutely beautiful cover. Let me just put the light on here and see if you can see more maybe of that. No, it doesn't appear to be. You see, whereas these are just shine through all the way. So just gonna switch that. Yeah, I highly recommend that, and I think the result was really good as well. And I was trying not to do too much. It's difficult because the colors are very intense. And the last 2 I need to show you, they are black bow. This one is black bow, and this is tutu, which is a more cool purple version. And this is black bow. You can see the sheen. It's almost glitter shade. This two silver, it's like a metal, almost gunmetal, I guess. Is it? Yeah, it's dark. And black is matte. This is interesting color, and they all are. Let me just do swatches again to refresh that. This black is interesting as well. It's very matte. It's very. This is what you use to add drama to your look. Okay. This is incredibly interesting look. It looks like silver, isn't it? You look at that and it looks so light, but the pigment there is so magical. It's like that, and that's how it looks. Okay. Oh, oh. And the dark, almost like gunmetal. I'm probably wrong description, but it's dark gray with also shimmery is there. Very nice, absolutely beautiful. This palette is superb. And the last one is that a really interesting color, which is in a corner here. It just kind of is so rich because it's got multiple undertones. It's got purple, it's got a little bit of, it's got even a little bit of gold, I guess, there. It just, you can see through, you know, it depends on how the light goes on it. And that's what it gives you in a swatch. Just let me swatch it again. There we go. So it's got that interesting reflection. That is superb palette. I'm so glad I bought it. I looked at it, you know, the first one that jumped at me was denim, and I thought, I haven't got anything like that. I will have to buy it irrespectively. And then I had a sort of equal degree of pressure from subscribers as well, saying, you are a Dior fan, how can you miss this collection? And I felt so bad and guilty, and I thought I really had to buy. So but I wanted to buy the denim anyway, irrespectively. And then I looked at this black bow. So there were two of my nice favorite ones that I was thinking of anyway, and I thought I will really have to. And then it started to go a bit further. And the last one here, but not least, it's Tutu, which is a beautiful quint again. This color is not really, you can't really see much of it. You can see it's a little bit, it's just very pale, pinky undertone. It's almost like ecru. It's that. No, it's actually a little bit of pink, isn't it? There, so you can see, I'll just do swatches again. On the light, I've just done on this eye when I was doing Russian video. Oh, look at that. Look. Oh, I have to do make with that. So that's that pink. That's a swatch for you, right? That it doesn't look here so nice as it actually looks on your eye. Let me just do it here. You almost can't see it, but on the eye it just looks so. Whew. And the other four colors, I might just do it here actually. And this one I haven't done. Oh. So this is my not very best swatch of eyeshadows of any time. It's just, I think I ran out of space on my arms. And again, this is that light. Let me put the light on and see if that makes a difference. Not really. I'm surprised you can't really see that on the, but I'm sure on the eye. I'm just going to bring it a bit more, just for the sake of swatches. Oh gosh, it is beautiful. I hope you can see a little sparkle there. So, my dears, I'm going to go downstairs now, check my pie. I'm making an apple pie today, and then I come back and we'll do cashmere look. I think I can't wait to do other looks as well. You know, they're just so beautiful. So I've done denim, now we do cashmere, and then hopefully over the next couple of days I'll do black bow and tutu. One thing I think I mentioned yesterday, I found this is my old one, Glorify. I got rid of, which I still need to do as well. Glorify is a very interesting palette as well. This is a last year edition, which, as you probably remember now, probably nobody remembers it because everyone is just so preoccupied with this new collection. But I bought Glorify number 977, I think, from previous, which is also beautiful, absolutely beautiful combination. So yeah, I'm going to just go and check my pie, and then we're going to do a soft look. What I wanted to mention is what I was actually in the process of mentioning was that in the boxes you find that little diagram, and this one says soft look, so you can use light shades, and then this is a darker, more dramatic, intense look. You only use 3 shades, but every time you use the middle shade. So middle shade, the way they designed is always middle shade is like a main theme of the name or main color of the palette, and you build your sort of everything around that color. But I think you can play with it. That's why you need to be creative, right, with all of these things. I am absolutely happy with all of this, and I have to pay tribute to my husband, to his patience, because he is just so supportive. You know, he would do anything that pleases me, and I'm just so happy that he never we've been together over 21 years, nearly 22 years now. Well, we've been together more than that, but we've been married for 21 years. Never in all these years he ever said a word that, oh, you're buying too much, oh, you should stop, why do you need this, oh. And I never have to hide anything. We sit down, we look at things together. He likes sitting there and opening things with me as well. He just loves this pleasure that it gives me. I think it makes him happy too, and I think he lives by the old English saying, happy wife, happy life, which is true actually. So I just wanted to, he knows I'm thankful, but I just wanted to let you know that it's just so nice to have somebody like this who understands it, appreciates it, and lets you do it. And I have to exercise degree of, you know, some integrity here as well, not go mad. And I wouldn't, because I'm actually running out of space in this room. So that's a separate conversation. So here we go. I wanted to show you this swatches again. Let me just go through swatches quickly again. So this is Soft Cashmere. Soft Cashmere 5 colors, and this is, for comparison, Nude Deep. You can see how similar, but they're still not exactly the same colors anyway. I mean, they're quite similar, but you can enrich each image, I guess, design with by using these two palettes together. This is denim, which doesn't look as attractive as it actually is in real life. So you probably, if you're curious, have a look at my look I did with this, and this is absolutely stunning palette. This is black bow. You can build it like you can build it like that. How absolutely stunning is that? And this is tutu, which is softer, sort of lilac, purplish. It probably would be, I don't know, though it's got interesting colors here. So I won't say anything too much in advance, though I've been thinking that it probably won't be my most favorite palettes, but who knows? Who knows? I might use it quite a lot. So I'm gonna wash my hands, check the pie, and come back to do soft look. And I will not use a nude dip there. I'll just use soft look, and we see what happens there. All right. I see you later, my darlings. Bye.